Socialism, keeping everybody equally poor since 1917, thanks to people following Rabbi Karl Marx. All that aside, hey friends, this is Eric the Mind Control Guy. All the stuff going on in Afghanistan right now, I've seen bits and pieces of it, but we're hearing a lot about the kind of stuff that's going on. It reminds me of something, an event that happened when I was a kid. Now, we're talking 42 years ago, which I don't even know if it's taught in today's history books in school, because it seems like all the kids want to come out of school and talk about how wonderful this bastard was, Karl Marx, Rabbi Karl Marx. It reminds me of an event that was known when I was growing up. It lasted 444 days, at least they'll admit to. It was called the Iran hostage crisis, when Iranians stormed the U.S. Embassy and held our people hostage for 444 days under a dipshit president named Jimmy Carter. And they had a rescue attempt. It failed miserably. People died. And I think that the actions of this dipshit we got right now, Joe Biden, groping Joe Biden, I think his actions are going to make Jimmy Carter seem genius by comparison. I think what's going on in Afghanistan right now has the potential to be another Iran hostage crisis. I mean, when you got people over there hanging on, risking life and limb and losing life and limb, hanging on to airplanes just trying to get the hell out of Afghanistan, how damn bad can it be? How bad can it be when people are just doing anything and everything to get the hell out of there? Just like Cuba under Castro, when people are going down to the shoreline, building makeshift rafts and going through 90 miles of shark-infested waters just to get here to the States. You know, I've told the story many times. I met a guy down in Miami, Florida, back in, I think, 1993 it was. And he told me he did that very thing when Castro and Castro's boys came out to his farm when he was plowing. And they had grease guns in their hand, and they said, "This is Fidel's land now. You have to leave land." And he said, "Wait a minute, I work this land, I farm this land, this land's mine." They said, "You have two choices, leave now or die where you stand." The guy had to drop his plow and walk off with the clothes on his back. And him and his friends went down to the shoreline and built a makeshift raft and spent 3 days in shark-infested waters trying to get here in the States. That's how bad it was in Cuba under Castro. And now our kids are coming out of these schools, American schools, and the teachers ain't pro-American. No. They're all about this guy, Rabbi Karl Marx, and how wonderful Karl Marx is. Yeah, everybody is equally miserable. Everybody is equally poor. Everybody starves equally. Oh, good old Rabbi Karl Marx. You know, Saul Alinsky, rules for dumbasses. And those are the individuals Joe McCarthy warned us about that are teaching, brainwashing, polluting our kids' minds in schools, grade schools, all the way up and through college. But going on for decades, McCarthy warned us about it. And now that we see the results of all these Antifa shitbags out here, you know, burning everything they can get their hands on. At the same time they claim they're all about the working people and working businesses, they destroy working people's businesses. Always wanting to play the race card at the same time. And then there's talking about, white folks are going to be a minority and the audience is cheering and everything. I'm like, you're applauding your own demise, regardless of what color your skin is, you're applauding your own demise? Who put that thought in your head? Oh, yeah, those that follow Rabbi Karl Marx. Mm-hmm. But anyway, this whole thing in Afghanistan right now, yep, it has extreme potential of making the Iran hostage crisis seem like child's play by comparison. You figure what happens, those Taliban bastards, oh, they got rocket launchers and all kinds of stuff. What's going to happen? Because under groping Joe Biden, they would never have tried that crap under Big Daddy Trump. They would have never tried that crap under Bush. But Obama and Biden, they can get away with it. What is going to happen when they start loading these planes up, because it's starting to get worse every day? What's going to happen when the Taliban starts blowing passenger planes out of the sky, trying to get these people, whether they be Americans or whether they be Afghanis that want to leave their homeland because of these bastard Taliban guys? These guys are like fleas, man. You kill one, 1,000 show up. What's going to happen when the Taliban start blowing all the aircraft out of the sky with their rocket launchers, and groping Joe Biden is just saying, nope, we can't do nothing about that? You know, those that put Biden in office are going to say, Trump, will you please come back? But I just have a bad feeling. We see it right now. We're seeing the beginning of it. And I just think all this stuff going on in Afghanistan is going to make the Iran hostage crisis of 1979, 42 years ago, seem like child's play by comparison. And I guess we'll see what happens. But anyway, I see all kinds of folks talking about it. Dan from Heavy Duty Country talks about it. Diamond and Silk talking about it. Mark Dice talk about it. All the people that got their podcasts are talking about, you know, the stuff going in Afghanistan. Of course, then you have the mainstream news people, all the talking heads talking about it. I don't know if anybody has already mentioned it, but I figure I would. And so I know I only got 59 subscribers. Very few people listen to me. Very few people watch what I have to say. I'm just a big nobody. But I know military intelligence watches my videos. And I'm sure, you know, some of the people that work for YouTube that like to censor videos, some of them are probably working for the Mossad. And I just have a gut feeling that what we're seeing in Afghanistan is going to rival the Iran hostage crisis. And as long as we got some chicken shit son of a bitch like groping Joe Biden in there, just like we had Jimmy Carter in there, the ugly we're seeing now is going to be like a beauty contest compared to the ugly that's going to be coming down the pike very soon. Anyway, I got to get me some grub and I got to get to work. Millions of people depend on folks like me that actually get up and go to work every day. So anyway, I just wanted to put this out there, and you know, share the video. Hopefully YouTube and the Mossad won't be deleting this video because of what I've said here, because you know, I sit there and trash their idol Karl Marx. But anyway, that's my 50 cents for the day. Take care, friends. Take care.